guys, so I wanted to do another Star Wars video here, just talking about a few things. So I'm just gonna watch it again, and Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and oh my god, there's a few things in here I just wanted to talk about, like at the end when spoiler alerts, big spoilers all throughout this video. So don't even if you haven't watched it, don't even watch this video. I mean, come on, it's only for people who've watched this video, because so go watch it, come back, and then come here. So the end of the movie, as we all know, Rey goes and sees Leia and stuff like that. Rey goes to see Luke and stuff like that, and there's just that awesome scene where she's handing the lightsaber and all that stuff. But why didn't Leia go with her? Leia's been looking for Luke for the past who knows how long. Most of I'm assuming, I guess, the past like at least 10 to 20 years, maybe 30 years, depending on how old Kylo Ren is. Ever since Kylo Ren went rogue, she's been looking for him and stuff like that. So it seems like to be a long time, or at least good 20 years, somewhere around there, I would assume. So why didn't she want to go see her brother, her long lost brother? There's enough people at that base. She doesn't have to. Yes, she's a general. She doesn't have to stay over at that base. There's enough people that can handle that stuff. I feel like Poe could handle that stuff. And also Chewie went with Rey, Chewie and R2. I don't understand why they didn't walk up the mountain to see Luke. It's not like they had to watch over that ship. No one knew that ship was even Han Solo's for the beginning of the movie until he told everyone. So and then there's I understand R2 maybe couldn't walk up that. There's a really rocky place. Maybe R2 can't do that. But leave R2 with the ship, and wouldn't Chewie want to see Han? He doesn't want to see Luke. He hasn't seen Luke in a long time. Things like that. And also another thing is when R2 just kind of magically turns on out of nowhere for to tell them where Luke is. Why didn't they just open him up and kind of look at his hard drive and kind of see what's in there or whatever? There's no way of like C-3PO can't plug himself in and be like, oh, here's what R2 knows, blah 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 blah, and just kind of read him. Or doesn't C-3PO know a way to force reboot R2 to make him turn on so that they can find 99% of the or 98% of the freaking map to Luke and stuff like that? Or another possibility I'm thinking that maybe that was Luke kind of stopping, not letting R2 turn on from afar, and that's why he used the Force to kind of turn on right at that moment. And if that's true, if Luke used the Force to turn on R2 at that moment, then I think that's a possibility that Luke maybe saw or whatever that the Han died and stuff like that. So it'd be cool to see if he realizes she's like, oh, Han died, by the way, and he's like, yeah, I know. That'd be cool. Hopefully episode 8 picks off right off after that, and she's still, and it's just him grabbing it, with the Force or whatever, grabbing his lightsaber. That would be so cool to start off that way, and then to see, all that. So definitely want to know, why did Leia go see Luke at the end? She's been looking for her longer than Rey has. Rey only found out about Luke when Han told her, because she thought when actually Ren told her, when Finn told her about Luke Skywalker, she thought it was just a myth. So it would make way more sense for she hasn't been looking for Luke at all for nearly half the time, probably, but only for a few days, maybe, not even a week, maybe a few weeks, not even compared to Leia. So I don't understand why Leia didn't go see Luke. And also I want to know, does anyone know what is C-3PO's purpose? The R2 units are built for the ships, just like BB-8 and stuff. They're put into the ships and then they help, then they go in the fights and stuff like that. But what is C-3PO made for? We really haven't seen any other 3PO versions or whatever other units like him. How come other R2 can't talk what C-3PO can? I'm assuming he's C-3PO is more like a more expensive droid than R2 and stuff. But so let me know if anyone has any questions, any answers for those things in the comments below, or if you have any other theories to why Leia didn't go see Luke in Force Awakens. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.